Broke Gamer Reviews. Hi, welcome to Broke Gamer Reviews. This is your host, Biggs. Broke Gamer Reviews is where we review crap we already own. So sit back and here's your review. And this, my friends, is NES Pro Wrestling by Nintendo, made in 1986. This game was responsible for many of butt whoopings when I was a kid. I say that because back in the days when Nintendo came out with those daggum consoles that they had at the Walmarts, where you could go up and push the buttons, and then, you know, they had multiple games. It had Mario, it had the little shooting game, not Duck Hunt, but the one with the Western, and it had pro wrestling. And my dad made me understand before we went to Walmart that if he caught me at that Nintendo playing those games while they were in there trying to shop, that was my ASS. And he made good on a lot of those promises. So yes, pro wrestling, such a great game, such a detriment to my backside. So, you know, this was one of those games that helped me. Even though I had an Atari when I was even smaller, but the Nintendo was where I really got into gaming. And this game right here was the one. It was the thing that, you know, like I said, got me butt whoopers because I could not resist not going to that Walmart console and playing this game. I beat it with everybody. I beat it with who was the sorry guy who would kick you in the back of the head. You know, Starman was the one. Starman and King, Slender King, man, those were like the two guys that, you know, you could beat the game with pretty easy. Their special move was easy to pull off, and, you know, and so that was it. I mean, you know, this game was one of the ones that helped me get into gaming. That definitely, like, if I were to give it a rating, let's see, I mean, you know, I would have to give this an 8.5 out of 10 because it was just so much fun. The two-player mode, just, you know, the versus against your siblings or your friends, and then next thing you know it, y'all playing pro wrestling inside your living room because one of you done got pissed off because the other person was quote-unquote cheating, which you really weren't cheating. You just wanted to play the character that had the cheat move, and so folks would get mad, and next thing you know it, pro wrestling would go from the NES to outside, to the front yard. But anyways, guys, this is your first episode of Broke Gamer Reviews. I hope you had a fun time with this, and I enjoyed it with you all. Thanks.